all welcome. Today we want to talk about 10 lifetime of wealth. It's an opportunity to grow ourselves. We were playing that video so that we can just allow people to come in and give them 10 minutes, and we have given 10 minutes now. So we are kicking off. So I'm going to share my screen now and just share my presentation slide. Okay, so you're welcome. You can see me wearing the t-shirt of Today's Leaders International, which is exactly what we have that you can see here. Basically, we run an organization where our vision is to raise seasoned entrepreneur in every home. So we do everything we can do to bring information to people, to bring life-changing information. The beautiful thing about life-changing information is those who take it and use it, they go ahead and see the difference. Those who do not take it, they can get the information somewhere else. I won't say that we are the only one who have all the information, but we try our best to do our research and bring information your way. Now, about, I think it was just this week, we had this in my group, one of my groups, and some people were arguing. So I'm going to read this to us. It says, what a wise person does. Invest your money in foreign trade, and one of these days, you will make a profit. Put your investments in several places, many places. In fact, because you never know what kind of bad luck you're going to have in this world. So this is like a workshop. So I would like two persons to explain just this sentence, what you got here, what you got in this sentence, what does it mean to you? Invest your money in foreign trade, and one of these days you'll make a profit. Put your investment in several places, many places, in fact, because you never know what kind of. So some people were arguing, no, this is not in the Bible, this is in the Bible. I was just laughing. I was laughing seriously. So who wants to tell us, who wants to give us what this means? Invest your money in foreign trade, and one of these days you make a profit. Put your investment in several places, many places, in fact, because you never know what kind of bad luck. Okay, Charity. Yes, Madam Charity.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening.
What I understand here is this, that you shouldn't stay without investing. By all means, you should invest. And you should know about risk management, thereby investing in many places. And again, what I don't agree here is that bad luck thing. I can never, even though we know about bad lucks, I don't want to entertain any, any thought about bad luck. So the positive part that I know about this, what this sentence or whatever is saying, is that by all means you should invest. You cannot stay without investing, and also invest in many places. Then I think, and I kind of support, you pray along. I hope I've said something.
Thank you. Yes, you did. You tried. Right, you said you wanted to try. Okay, yes. Go on.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good evening, the Queen of Internet, and good evening, House. I want to approach this statement from the biblical aspect of it, because you said people are arguing that it's not biblical, it's biblical. The Bible made us understand that when God created Adam and Eve, he put them in a garden. That garden where they were kept, they are supposed to have everything they need in life in those gardens. But out of sins, they were kicked out of garden. Now, they were also made to understand that garden has a first source of rivers flowing into that garden that kept it green at all seasons, meaning they have all fruit at all seasons. And bringing it back home, what does it mean to us? It means that we need to have several areas of investments. One source of income can never satisfy your need or your want in life. Have several of them. If you can draw that analogy from the Bible, we have 4 sources of rivers is flowing into the Garden of Eden. We as human beings are supposed to learn from there, then invest in different areas of our life that we have chosen, that these areas, these investments, they are going to be good. Then in terms of bad luck or no bad luck, that is left for our reasoning, for us to check how good is this business? How good is this opportunity? Should I go with it? But if it goes wrong, you have other source that will still sustain you. That from there, you can still invest in other businesses and keep life moving. So that is my understanding.
Yes, thank you. That's good. Thank you. That's fine. When I started out in life, when I started out in business, I started as an information marketer. And as an information marketer, what I do, I chose business. So what I do basically is I teach people various businesses, and I actually now streamline what I do to internet businesses. So in those days, I was teaching people businesses like online importation, bulk SMS, information marketing. But along the line, in 2015, I found that some new kind of businesses were coming, and these new kind of businesses were using network marketing model. And because they were using network marketing model, but they still had business behind it. You know, a lot of people do not understand what network marketing is. That network marketing is just a means where a company is using to move, it's a marketing model a company is using to move the product or the service. So I started teaching people again about some of this network marketing business. I was teaching people the business behind it. Now, I wasn't doing one business. I was doing many. I've always been doing many businesses in my life. But a lot of networkers who are pure networkers, you know, networkers do one business and take it to the top. Fine, that's good. A lot of networkers do not understand me. So then, because I was coming to limelight in the network marketing industry, I've been doing my training and my information marketing. I was coming to limelight in the network marketing business. A whole lot of them were like, this lady is a prostitute in our industry. This lady is a prostitute in our industry. So I'm always hearing that name. She's a prostitute in our industry. Now, some of the network marketing businesses that we went into were in cryptocurrency as well. A lot of them were failing. Now, anyone failed. Those of them that were doing only one, they will get broke. And imagine you having only one source of income and it's not dry. Even though you were, I know a lady that was earning almost 300,000 every day in a particular business, but at least I think she was building it. She was actually now started building. The building hasn't concluded when that business went down. She was really broke, and you know, some of them were not coming to me to give them loan. Each time any of them come for me to give them loan, I will remind them that maybe I'm the prostitute network marketer. So later they now got to understand. And I can see that even most of them now do multiple businesses. Most of them. As a matter of fact, I can never forget one of them called me and said, "Love, I wish I had sense like you." I said, "Which sense?" He said, I did only one business, followed it to the top, and the business failed. Now I'm so broke. So I said, I don't know about you guys. I was never a network marketer, just like you people misunderstood me. I came from the background of information marketing. So for me, my own is to get information, see what, especially in the online world. In the online world, things are always changing. New things are always coming. So I need to prepare myself for these changes so that I can teach the people I'm teaching. So they now got to understand me. So for me, I believe in multiple streams of income. Multiple streams of income has been a savior for me in many ways. Because when this talk about bad luck does not mean the way you see it there. It just means that the business can fail. And the truth is, it does happen. You can't be going through a business. You think that the business is the best in the world, and anything can happen. We've heard of banks closing. We've heard of, that business that you think is so. Which English would I use now? You think it's so strong. You think it's so solid. You just wake up one day, and a lot of people that used to ask, I want a business that has a physical office. Look, I was doing a particular business. I don't know many of us know that business in Abuja. It's called Farmsy. They had structures, they had farm, they had things you can see. People were really putting in money, but it still failed. So it's good to have multiple streams so that if one fails, you'll be able to, move on. For me, I'm an ardent student of Donald Trump. And Donald Trump said something. When somebody asks him, he has very large real estate, huge real estate company. And someone was saying, what about if your real estate company get burnt one day? And he said, I have about 40 other businesses that are working for me. I'll just simply move on to another business. And that's how it should be for us. Multiple streams, multiple investment, so that if anything happens, we are still able to move on. So that's the first thing. Okay, so I have another question. This question this time around, just leave it in the chat box. I have two things here. If I give you the knowledge to make money, and I give you money, I don't know what your situation is right now. But if someone comes and offer you money, and someone offer you knowledge to make money, which would you go for? So leave your question in the chat box. Oh, sorry, Akinola, just saying that. Okay. If someone gives you knowledge to make money or give you money, which would you go for? Please leave your comment in the chat box. Yes, more comments. Who said I'll go for knowledge? Ifeoma, knowledge. Okay. Yeah, knowledge. Okay. Anytime, any day. Anytime, any day, knowledge is an in thing. Knowledge to make more money. The first time I lost money in my life was in 2013. In 2013, I lost 18 million naira. It was as if my world was going to come to an end. It was as if I should die. It was so many things happened. I didn't feel like going on. So many things happened to me that period because it was as if I got it wrong. In fact, so many things just happened. And, I remember my prayer point that time. My prayer point used to be that, God, I don't want to wake up the following morning because it was really so painful for me. But I read books a lot. And in some of the books I've read, I know that I've seen that this is part of life. Business, things happen in business and all that. So, but the book from Donald Trump, that's why I said for me, I'm another student of Donald Trump. I was reading Donald Trump book. The title of that book is Think Big by Donald Trump. As I was reading that book, it was the owner of Willa FM, Larry Zamoji, because I actually now wrote a book about that experience, and I went to meet all these guys, all these successful business owners in Nigeria to give me their story. And I told them I don't want success stories. I want their bitter stories, because an average business owner actually have a bitter story. So when I was reading Think Big, Donald Trump was not talking about how he was owing banks billions and how he was owing banks billions and how he would jump through the window when you see any of the banker coming. Everything, it was a vivid experience he shared, and I was laughing. I laughed at him so much that I forgot my own experience. I forgot my bitter experience. And at that time, that laughter was able to heal me of my depression. So in 2018, okay, 2 years afterwards, I did a particular online business and I made more than 120 million naira 2 years after. So 120 million and 18 million, they can't be the same. I've gone past that. However, in 2018 again, I lost about 70 million to online investment, wrong ones. So I didn't feel the pain much in 2018. In fact, it didn't really affect me. I just saw it as one of those things and I moved on. Because at that time, I had gathered enough knowledge on how to make money generally. I've gathered enough knowledge. But now I'm gathering knowledge on how not to lose my money. I don't want to lose my money again. But, it's something that will go through sometimes. So it does happen. Something that does happen to all of us sometimes. So always go for knowledge, always, always. Now, I was talking to a friend about the last one, we're talking generally. And I was telling that my friend that, look, today is February 5th, all right, 6th, right? 2022. In this 2022 alone, between January and now, I've spent more than $20,000 buying online, buying information, buying courses, seeking information. Now, what date is this? So that you know that what I'm saying is real. This is February 3rd. This is $5,000 I spent on buying information online. You can see Palm Beach Research. It's a company that research on cryptocurrency. I bought information from there for $5,000. Generally, and now I've bought information more than $20,000. This is another company, West Group. I bought information of $2,500. As a matter of fact, the kind of transaction I do, I have an account with Access Bank where you pay $57,000 every month. You pay $57,000 every year, and you're able to spend up to $3,000 in their card, the MasterCard. Unfortunately, they just told me they have cut it to $2,000. And imagine me, I wanted to do a transaction of $10,000 one day. I wanted to pay for a course. I had to go and get my dollar. I was advised that, okay, get dollar card, fund that dollar card yourself and use it. So that's what I now use. That's to tell you how far I go seeking knowledge, how far I go seeking information. So that's the kind of hunger. That is the kind of hunger that you should have as well. Test. That's how testy you should become. Now, for those who were with us yesterday, I spoke about we taught them 2 types of information first before we went to the 10 lifetime information. And I told them about hyperverse. When I round up my own training, Destiny will come here to teach hyperverse. But IPC, which is a company, the forest robot that we trade with, I trade with it. I've been using them since November. Yeah, these are just some of the ways you can multiply your money. I've been using them since November, and it's been awesome. I've been profiting from it. It's working awesomely. So it's been giving us between 20 to 45% every month on any trading capital you put. But we're not going to do IPC today. For those, if you are interested in knowing about how it works, we do the Monday to Friday, basically. There's always one training on it or the other. So we won't be doing it today, but it's one of the ways I have added to improving, multiplying my money. It's one of the ways I've added to multiplying my money. So, but at the end of the day, we'll be talking about hyperverse. Now, you need to know this. Cryptocurrency is a new money. Is a new money. Is a new way to make money. One of the best ways to grow your money, one of the best ways to achieve your dream, to achieve your 10 lifetimes of wealth is cryptocurrency. About last month, about November, when I was doing my 47th birthday, I told some people that I want to raise billionaires that will sit with me on my 50th birthday, because that's my dream. I was asking myself, what do I want for my 50th birthday? God keeping us alive. And I said, the only I will be achieved, I will be fulfilled if in that hall, everybody sitting in that hall are only billionaires with me. So I'm looking forward to that event. And it's going to be. Now, cryptocurrency is a 21st century money, and the value is not based on any country, no central bank. And that's why a lot of banks are fighting it. Unfortunately, they can't win because this is a people's money. It's a people's money and we are winning. So look at this image. If you are still depending on fiat currency, you're spending only the fiat currency, the truth is your journey far. You are like this. The only thing you know how to spend as you are today is this. Is just out the fiat currency. Only Naira. For most of us here are Nigerians, only Naira. Then your journey here is like this. If you are now, okay, fine. Some people will even pride themselves to say, I don't use ATM, but I don't want them to steal my money. You're like this. So now for you, you're using the bank card. You are like this. You are getting there gradually. If you have not started using cryptocurrency, having cryptocurrency and using it, you need to do something about it. So, like I said, this is a workshop. Do not feel shy. There's nothing wrong if you don't know. In 2005, I didn't know how to use computer. So I'm going to ask you a question now. I know about cryptocurrency, but I don't have any exchange. I've never used, in fact, I don't even know what is exchange. Type 1. I know about cryptocurrency and I do have exchange. I do have some cryptocurrency. Type 2. I would like to see in the chat box. I know about cryptocurrency. I have heard about it, but I don't have any exchange. Type 1. I know about cryptocurrency and I do have exchange. Type 2. Okay, good one. Okay, I now have an exchange. I have an exchange, but I have an exchange and I would like to, I have an exchange. Let me say this year, I have an exchange and this year, 2022, I've made millions with cryptocurrency. In 2022 alone, I've made at least more than 1 million in cryptocurrency. Type 3, I have not made millions. Type 4. I have an exchange and I've made millions in cryptocurrency. At least I've made at least 1 million naira with cryptocurrency. Type 3, I have an exchange, I have not made millions. Type 4. Okay. So we are going somewhere. Now, in this 21st century, you must know that money is changing hands. Things are changing. When I was young, as I was growing up, my father taught me something. My father told me a story about dinosaur. He said that the animal called dinosaur is very huge. He said, but dinosaur has gone into extinct because dinosaur has refused to change. So you need to change because the change is here. And that's the most important thing. I don't know who you are following. For me, I looked at these guys, these billionaires. I look at what they do. I look at the trend. I see what they do. Now, this guy called Bill Gates changed the entire course of my life. Entire course of my life. In 2005, I didn't know how to use computer at all. I didn't know how to use a computer at all. But I was doing business. I was doing a very small business. I was doing recharge card. I was selling recharge card in front of my house. I was already a graduate. I was working as a teacher in Lagos. When I came to Abuja, I had no job. In front of my house, I was selling recharge card under the umbrella. But while I was selling my recharge card, there's a particular magazine I read called Success Digest. I was reading that book magazine over and over by Dr. Sonia Obazo Jagbose. I was reading the magazine. I read it back to back every week. I used to buy. It was in that magazine in 2005, I read a statement from Bill Gates. And Bill Gates said, in few years' time, there will be only two types of business owners. Those doing business online and those out of business. Did you get that? In few years' time, there will be only two types of business owners. Those doing business online and those out of business. The following day, I told my husband, I want to employ somebody in the point I was sitting down for my recharge card. I employed somebody and I went to a computer school because of that singular statement. And the singular statement made me to show interest in online business. And today I'm here. Did that statement come to pass? Yes. During COVID-19, we were forced to stay in our homes. And prior to COVID-19, I didn't know there was going to be anything like COVID-19. In 2019, before 2019, I was doing a lot of seminars. I was renting hotels, doing this, and I was always on radio. I would go from my house to the radio station. But in 2019, I announced to everyone on radio that they will not hear from me for 1 year on radio because I want to prove to myself that I'm the queen of internet business, that I can survive without the physical world. I can survive without doing seminars. I can survive without doing radio. I want to be online alone. So I'm going to use only digital marketing. I announced it on radio that I was going to use only digital marketing. I wasn't going to be on radio for 1 year. I didn't even know COVID-19 was going to come. So throughout 2020, I wasn't on radio. I was just doing my thing on WhatsApp. I was doing my thing on Facebook. I was doing my thing from home. I didn't go to any office. I didn't do any seminar. I didn't go any singular seminar. As a matter of fact, I think it was good for me, Sha. It was good for me because of maybe I think so. I've overworked myself. So at that time when I was relaxing at home, I got pregnant. I gave birth to twins, So yet I was making money far, far more than when I was even going to do seminars everywhere, when I was going for radio. So when I wanted to resume this year, I just told myself, I would, even if I'm going to do radio, I will go digital. I will call in. So today, I do not go to radio stations. I call in from my house. I do whatever I want to do. I put people on WhatsApp and I do Zoom training for them. As I am now, I paid, just this week, I paid for Political Platform. It's a very popular program that I used to, actually, it brought me to Limelight in 2017 when I was using it a lot, because a lot of people using to it's on Way Power Political Platform. A lot of people listen to it. It's a network program, quite expensive. It's about 350,000 for just 5 minutes, but it do give me results. then. I don't know. I'm going to try it for the first time. I've not done it since 2018. So these are the guys I look up to. These guys give me the energy. I read their book. I follow them so that I learn from them. I don't know who you are after. These guys, as you're seeing them, all of them are into cryptocurrency. And they are not hiding it. They're not like our senators here or our own government here, that we hide things. They will tell us openly, don't do cryptocurrency. But if you go to the back, if you go meet them, all of them are into cryptocurrency. These guys are not hiding it. All of them are into cryptocurrency. So you must know that timely information, the difference between you and the billionaire out there is information he or she has that you did not have, or that you have and you did not act on. Information is very important, and that information has to be timely. It has to be timely. Talking about timely information, look at these coins. I just called just a few coins. Some of the experiences that we have gotten, that I have gotten. Look at this coin. Let's look at this coin, Theta. It was $0.23 and 23 cents at the time. If you have bought only $50, you would have gotten 217 at that time. If you have bought only the one of $100, you would have gotten 434. At $200, you have gotten 869. When it got to $12.50, what you had, if you have sold it, I'm looking at when dollar was 500, not now that it's 580. And at that time, these are things that happen between, some of them are not up to a year, about last year. Something you bought for $22,500 would have given you $1,356,000. These are, and I'm looking for the right English now. I don't want to talk about those ones that really gave us massive. Some gave us very massive, but let me just look at these small ones that would have happened to you. Even Shiba Inu, I think one of my friends was telling me that I made money in Shiba Inu, which is fine. If you have bought it at when it was just sent, if you have sold at when it was at now it's 6 cents, you'd have still be able to make over ₦1 million in just 6 months. This is the one that amazed me much more. This one happened in 24, over less than 24 hours, better. You know, all of my staff will say, madam, this thing is 6 cents in the morning. In the afternoon, by the time we checked it, it has gone to $4.50. So if you have bought only at $22,500, you will have made over 1 million in 24 hours. That is the magic that we experience in this industry. For those who know, knowledge is power. So for all of you that said, I do not know how to use exchange, you don't know how to use exchange yet. We run a school, an online business school. In our online business school, it's called Today's Leaders International TLI Skills. We have actually different, which I'm going to still let you know. But the vision that we have is that we want to raise at least one seasoned entrepreneur in every household. Because what I tell people is, when you make money in cryptocurrency, go and establish the business of your dream. If you make money in network marketing, go and establish the business of your dream. Don't forget yourself. A lot of us, when we start making money, you forget your purpose. Do not forget your purpose. Never forget your purpose. The reason why God gives you that money is for you to establish that your purpose. It's for you to follow your dream. But some of us will start making money and you want to forget your purpose. No. That dream that you have, still establish it. Our mission statement is to turn our members into seasoned entrepreneurs and business leaders with sustainable wealth through our platform that trains, equips, and empowers. And that's what we've been doing on our platform. Now, on our platform, we have tliskills.com. tliskills.com is run under our NGO. So with 10,000 Naira or $25, you can start learning immediately on our platform. you can start learning immediately. Or with $70,000 or $175, that takes you to the next stage. For instance, for those of you who take cryptocurrency, you have all the basics, how to use the exchange. A lot of questions that you can be asking is already answered on the platform. When you log in, once you register and you log in, you click on my product, you see all your courses. Then, the 70,000 takes you to the next stage. When you get to the next stage, you see all your courses, how to do daily trading and all that. You see it in stage 2. And there are many more that we are going to add up there right now again. Then we also have tlitraining.com. On tlitraining.com, you pay according to the course you want, because that is not under our NGO. So some of the courses are 100,000, some of the probably are 150,000. You pay according to what you want to learn. Then we have TLI Premium. In TLI Premium, what we do is we offer, TLI Premium, we are building on that site right now. We offer information that can turn your life around in 365 days. Information that can turn your life around, that's what we offer. That's why we said 10 lifetimes opportunity. And this is some of the information that we offer. We have what we call the TLI Premium Super Yield. In TLI Premium Super Yield, the info that we have there will unlock 10 lifetimes of wealth over the next 365 days. That's the info that we have prepared for you, the information that we have prepared for you on our TLI Premium Super Yield. One of the first things we'll be giving to you is 6 coins that will pay you tech royalty. And some of these coins will give you as high as 41% per year tech royalty. Now, a lot of us that put money, I am a favorite treasury bill, money market in the banks. My God. Tech royalties in the cryptocurrency space now. I've put all those things they give you. He has put all of them. You can imagine them paying you like 9% a year when you can make 41%. You know, the difference is so much. So it pays you 9 times more than what you get in treasury bill. 31 times more than what you can get in stocks of some of the stocks that we buy. 141 times than some of the things you get in the banks, fixed deposit and all that. So why are we putting our money there again? We are not putting our money there again. We are taking our money to better places. So that's why banks, a lot of banks will be missing when things happen. And as we go on during the year, we are going to be giving you more coins that you can research on. Now, this service, TLI Premium Super Yield, for now, is going for just $500. It's actually $1,000. And what we are saying is, in that 1 year, whatever you've paid, you would have made like times 100 of it. Because if you, it's a continuous thing, because we keep giving you the information, because there's no end, and the information is changing. So if you have made far more than that, let's say you put $1,000 used to buy an information. For me, you can see me buying information of $5,000. I know what I'm looking for. Let's say you put $1,000 to buy information, and you have made, because of the information that you have gotten, you have made like $100,000, or you have made like $200,000. The following year, would it be difficult for you to pay $1,000? It will not be difficult for you to pay. So that's why we are saying to you, okay, but right now in the month of February, throughout this February, we're doing a promo. So for TLI Premium Super Yield, you can pay $500 instead of $1,000. So we are doing that promo now. Now, the next one is TLI Premium Super Portfolio. TLI Premium Super Portfolio. What we do with Super Portfolio is to give you coins that you can buy and keep. And in 1 year, in 6 months, some of them in 3 months. In 3 months, just like the experience I showed you, that what some of the coins that we bought, and some of them in 3 months. TLI Premium Super Portfolio is much more interactive because we'll be giving you step by step when to buy, when to sell. We'll be telling you those, but they are long-term coins. So it could be 3 months, it could be 6 months, it could be 1 year, but you would get much more value. You get value for your money. So we'll be giving you weekly research. We'll be giving you, we'll give you information like a guide. We'll be guiding you on what to do. So in fact, we'll be sharing our portfolio together. That this is what I'm buying, and so you buy according to what you can afford. Now, the beautiful thing about coins is that the kind of money they can give you if you have the right information. So what we are actually going for now is the right information, enough of information that is not serving us. We have gotten enough of information that is not serving us. So that's what we are giving you. Now we'll show you how to earn far more. Especially this is even now the right time to dive in and get this information. Now that the coins are, very low, you get the right coins that can, in the next 1 year, you'll be surprised the kind of what you have in your portfolio. Now, our portfolio, super portfolio, is $1,500 annually. But like I said, throughout the month of February, if you come in, you're paying just $500 for our super portfolio. So you make your choice which one you would like to go for. Then we now have TLI Premium Super Metaverse and NFT Builders. I spoke about dinosaur not knowing that it's time for it to change. The truth is that this is the time to change. Metaverse and NFTs are the in thing. They are now the in thing. Look, in 2017, look at this experience. There's an NFT. NFT are like artworks. There's an NFT that was sold recently for $1,245,000. What will $1,245,000 do for you? Another one was sold for $7 million. Another one was sold for $1 million. Then another one was sold for $9 million. Now let's look at the amazing thing. All these NFTs that are selling for millions, as at 2017, each of them were just $35. Information. Information that you do not have. Information. Each of them were just $35, all these NFTs. For me, I'm ready to pay any amount for information that can give me this kind of transformation. That's the kind of person that I am. So, I want to ask you a question. If you buy something for $1,000 and in 4 years, you're able to sell it for $5 million, will it be worth it? Will it be worth it for you? Please put a question in the chat box. If you buy something for $1,000 and in 4 years, you're able to sell it for $5 million, will it be worth it for you? Please put yes or no in the chat box. Will it be worth it for you? If you bought something for just $1,000 and in 4 years, you're able to sell it for $5 million, will it be worth it for you? Look, information is what we are going for this year. No sha, we don't want enough of the somebody sent me something recently, somebody sent me airdrop or something, airdrop, and I started laughing. And I said, it gets to this time in the life of a man that you know that oh, I need to move to a certain level. Now, how did I decide that I want to go in and pay high fees and get the right information that can change things for me? Sorry. Okay, information that can change things for me. How did I decide that this year? Because me, I just know that this year is going to be massive. I was looking on the 1st of January. I was analyzing my life. I thank God for how far I've gone. I can't complain. But I looked at my life, what has worked for me. And I said to myself, as an information marketer, when did it change for me? When did something change for me as an information marketer? It was when I connected to my mentor. And at that time, it wasn't my mentor, Dr. Sonny Obazo Ojagbese, the publisher of Success Digest. At that time, it wasn't my mentor, it was a coach. Look, if you want things to change for you, you start connecting to role models and mentors. Look for role models, look for mentors. Role models, they're not close to you, but you just find that things, you start modeling them. When I started network marketing business, I failed in more than 10 businesses until I decided in my life that I want to get a role model. And I went online. I never knew Eric Warren. I have never read his book. I went online. I started Google. I use YouTube. On my own, I choose Eric Warren as my role model. I chose Tanya Aliza. I chose Sarah Robbins, those 3 people. I watched all their videos. I started doing what they were doing. I started modeling. Role model means that you model the person. I started model. And when I started model, things changed for me. I started making multi-millions in network marketing business. Because that is to know that role models are mentors. Now, before somebody become your mentor, you must build a relationship. Today, Dr. Sonny Obazo Ojagbese is my model. I bought his courses. I attended his training. You must, somebody can't become your mentor out of the blue. There must be a relationship that you have built over the years before the person will now, in fact, sometimes this thing just metamorphose self, that mentoring thing. Because you have now built a relationship that will make that person to look at you as somebody that he wants to mentor. Then, this year, I now said, I want role models, mentors. And I'm tired of, I don't want small money again in cryptocurrency. I want massive. Who are the kind of people that are making this massive money? On my own, I started looking, so I went to people like Tika Tiwari, Wells, Jeff Brown. These guys make multi-millions, billions in cryptocurrency, and they have the right information. Of course, they're not cheap. You can see what I'm paying them. Some of them are just information from them. Some of them cost $5,000, some $10,000. But me, I'm ready. That is the kind of change I want in my life. So what kind of change do you want in your life? So this year is going to be massive. So we need to go massive. Now, Metaverse and NFT is the next thing. It's the next thing that you need, because they are still, in fact, a lot of us do not know them. A lot of us are still confused. But there's so much money to be made. So for us, we are going to guide our investors in 3 ways. We'll guide you on how to identify NFTs that have the potential to do well. Even some of the coins, some of them coins that are related to them, the cryptocurrency that are related to them that can do well. We guide you in all that. So how do you get to participate in this as well? So for our NFTs, the same thing is $1,500 annually. But this month, February, because we are just starting, you're getting it for $500. After February, it will be, because by then our website will be out. We just see that you go to the website, it's $1,500 for you to be a member of the TLI Premium Super Metaverse and NFT Builders. Then we now have TLI Premium Signals. Now, these are for people who like to do daily trading, because we'll be giving you, guiding you on daily trading and scalp trading. We'll be getting signals all through the month. We'll tell you when to buy, when to sell, how much to buy. We'll be guiding you, total guide, So this, we have started test running already on one of our groups. We started test running. So this one is $500 annually. It's $500 annually. So you get daily signals. That's for those who want to do daily trading. So for now, these are the 4 services we have under TLI Premium. That's the 4 services we have under TLI Premium. So you make your choice. You make a choice and get back to us on how to be part of this. So like I said, this year is going to be massive. You are going to be able to make the kind of money that you want. Live in the kind of house. For me, I was dreaming, it's not even about me alone. For me, if it's for me, I thank God for what I thank God for what God has done so far. I can actually now, choose that, oh, this is the kind of house I want to go and live in, or I want to buy this kind of car. But it's not about me, it's about the number of people that I can touch, the number of people that things can happen for. Number of people that the celebration that, oh, it happened for this person, it happened for this person, it happened for this person because of the information they got from us. That is my joy. That is my joy. So that is what we are giving you. So I will take questions on what I've said so far. Then Destiny will come in and teach us about hyperverse. For coming into this training today, we are going to introduce something to you. It's life-changing. I said it's early last year, but I didn't take it seriously because I didn't understand it. When I understood this, I said, wow, this is what I've been missing. So we're going to share that with you. It's for coming in, so it's like our own way of saying thank you for coming in. We are going to share that with you as well. So Destiny will be the one sharing that. But I'm going to take questions for so far. If you have questions on what I've said, what I've discussed, then Destiny will come in and share that with us. But I'm going to take you, Madam Charity.
All right. My own is not really a question. I want to suggest that for each of these packages, please, you should post it on our various WhatsApp groups, the detailed explanation of them, and then, the fee we are going to pay, and do we need capital to start them or just the fee? Please, we will like to have that one. Each of these packages, please, there are detailed explanation and the costs and when to start, and also you suggest like timetable. It will be well organized. Thank you. This is the suggestion.
Thank you. No problem. We'll do that. Okay. So, Destiny, over to you. Let me see whether there are messages in the chat box. Okay. Ambrose said, can we do more than less than $500? Most of the packages, we left it at 1 year. So that in 1 year you would have. So if you say come in 1 month, 2 months, you can't get the value. We can't get the value. So that's why we decided that let it be 1 year so that you can really get the value of what you're doing. You will know that you're focused on, the portfolio, you're building it for 1 year, or the super yield for 1 year. The NFTs and the metaverse is only the signals that which maybe monthly you can see judge yourself through the monthly. That's the only one that is there. So for that, we will decide, we'll look at it. We'll talk to our crypto tutors and let us know about that. But for the others, it has to be annually. So do we still have questions while Destiny is getting ready to take us on hyperverse? I decided to bring in hyperverse because we just spoke about metaverse. That is a new thing. You need to know that metaverse is our world. This one that all of us are here. Maybe we'll be on our bed and our avatars will be doing this meeting and be talking. So I'll be in my avatar, sitting with all of you. All of us will be sitting. That's our metaverse world. That's how metaverse world is going to work. So let's get ready for that as well. Okay, so Destiny, please.
I welcome every one of you once again to the world of metaverse, hyperverse, whichever way you want to put it, whichever way you want to put it. My name is Destiny, and I am the head of training, today's Leaders International. Some of you will be asking or wondering, what is this metaverse or hyperverse all about? You know, I will just quickly break it down, then we'll move ahead. When we talk about metaverse, we are talking about the things that you cannot hold, the things that you cannot touch. They are visual. You know, it's just like people who intend to, who dream of, you know, going to the moon. You know, like my leader or my role model I most times listen to, before you know it, he will say he's going to the moon. That is Elon Musk, you know. Metaverse is a visual world. It is where you can own property. It is where you can own, you know, business. It is where you can own landed property. So just imagine that you are yet to have a land in your location or in your country where you reside right now, and you are privileged to owning a land in the metaverse. And guess what? Time to come, not too far away from now, you may be lucky, or you will be lucky, that the world may just need your land to host the World Cup. You can imagine the return you will have in leasing your land for the world to host the World Cup. Or you may decide to lease out your land, your metaverse property, for other entertainment purposes, and you will get paid for it. Isn't that so amazing? And that is the reason why we decide, okay, at this point in time, if you miss the era of cryptocurrency, I'm talking about Bitcoin, you don't have anything to worry about. Because right now, Bitcoin is over 20 million naira. You don't have anything to worry about. This system is a system that gives you opportunity to benefit, not just only in the world of cryptocurrency, but also taking advantage of the metaverse, taking advantage of the metaverse ecosystem. And that is the reason why this organization is known as the world's most comprehensive digital financial ecosystem. Why many people consider Hypertech membership program? Like I said, it is one of the world's largest blockchain alliances with over 7 years of successful investment in blockchain technology. It also in crypto mining, including Bitcoin. The leader in the DeFi decentralized finance, expert in predicting trillions of dollars. They are experts in their own world. And you will get to see down the road why you can't afford not to take advantage of this hyperverse opportunity that has been presented to you, or that has been presented to you right now. Who is actually the brain behind hyperverse? He is a billionaire. He's a billionaire. You will see down the road the numerous organizations that he owns and the things that he's into. His name is Rian Zhu. You can, you know, take a few moments and Google his name and, you know, get a little bit information or do a little bit research about his name. But one singular thing, or one important thing I will tell you, is the fact that he's a visionary. He's a visionary and what blockchain legend, and one of the world's top 4 Bitcoin miners. He is one of the world's top 4 Bitcoin miners. Do you know what that means? It's just like, of course, you know, Bitcoin came out in 2010, but this man here, he's one of the top 4 Bitcoin miners. In another word, he's one of the top 4 Bitcoin owners. So you can imagine what he was. Now, Hyperverse is not just only an entity in itself. It is a conglomerate. It actually started, in 2009. He's a conglomerate, and you can see on my screen some of the big cryptocurrency that this man is into. Not just only cryptocurrency. You can also see exchanger. For instance, let me just pick one like Binance. For those of you who are already into cryptocurrency, maybe you have an exchanger, you understand with me that Binance is currently one of the leading exchanger in the world today. Okay, and of course the same thing goes to OKEx exchanger. Now, he is not alone in this industry. He is also with a distinguished blockchain speaker who has been into the public domain since 2011. And most importantly, he is the co-founder of Blockchain Global. He is the co-founder of Blockchain Global. He's a public personality. You can see CNN, BBC, Bloomberg, Forbes, Amazon, Microsoft. It's amazing what these people have got for the universe, not just only Nigeria or Africa, but for the whole universe. Like I said, they run a conglomerate. The story is too enormous that I can't even, if I attempt to begin to analyze it for every one of you, we will go on and on and on and on and on and on, But let me quickly say something. In one of the exchanger that they are a partner with, or they are partnering with, Binance. I was telling my audience yesterday was Saturday, I was telling them that on Friday that's 2 days ago, Binance market cap was traded at 23 trillion. I'm not talking about Naira, $23 trillion. And Hyperverse, Mr. Ryan in question, they have a share. In other words, they are part of the owners of Binance. That is just one company. That is just one organization. And you will see down the road what this organization actually needs from you. They are asking you to simply be part of the world's largest blockchain alliance. They are asking you to be part of the world's largest blockchain alliance. Isn't it amazing that this organization, they don't need your money. Yes, they don't need your money. As a matter of fact, they need you as an individual. And when you take advantage of this blockchain alliance, guess what? You're going to be paid for it. You're going to be paid for it. And I will show you how in just a moment. You may be wondering, when you come into this, when you take advantage of this organization, what could be in for me, or what do I stand to gain? The minimum fund you can use, or the minimum money you can use in purchasing membership, is just $300. Yes, $300. But guess what? That $300 for coming into Hyperverse, or for taking advantage of Hyperverse, they are going to be giving you that $300 US. They are going to be giving you $900 in multiplication. That is 3 times your fund. 3 times your fund. I know some of you may be wondering right now, how can I register with a minimum $300, and the organization say they are giving me $900 in return? Just hold on, you will see down the road. In hyperverse, there's what we call rebuy strategy. There's what we call a rebuy strategy. And I will take you directly into the calculation. How come you are having $900 when you just paid in a membership fee of $300? And that is the reason why I'm so much excited that this information is coming to you right now. You just heard Madam paying over $5,000 just to get an information. Would you be among those who have taken our time to listen to this information, and at the end of the day, you are not making any important use of this information? Let us go straight to the calculation, and I will explain a few minutes from now. Now, let's assume you are coming into this amazing metaverse or hyperverse organization with $1,000. And you will see down the road right now how you're going to be having $3,000. Because I told you, like I said, you're going to be giving 3 times what you are coming in with into this metaverse. Remember, you don't just only benefit from the $3,000 that they are going to be giving you as a result of the multiplication effect. You will also have the opportunity to benefit from their coin, their crypto coin. Now, take a look at my left. Take a look at my left. When you come in with $1,000, they are going to give you immediately $3,000. In the first one day, you are going to be making $5 in return in the first one day. Now, let's see in your first 30 days what you are going to be making when you come into this amazing opportunity with $1,000. In your first 30 days, you are going to be making $150. $150. Now, remember you came in earlier with $1,000. For your first 1 month, you are making $150. Now, for your first 1 year, what are you going to be having? In your first 1 year, 365 days. 365 days. In your first 1 year, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to be having $1,825. How much did you come in with? Just $1,000. In your first 1 year, you are making almost 100% of what you came in with. Now, this is just you coming in with $1,000 as a membership, because the minimum is $300. You coming in with $1,000 and you just decide to, instead of leaving my $1,000 or my $5,000 in the bank fixed deposit in the treasury bond or in any of these stock exchange, you just put it here for 1 year. Remember, they gave you 3 times what you brought in, but in your first 1 year, this is what you have made, or you must have made or realized. Now, remember when I was taking us through the slide, I told us that there's what we call rebuy. Rebuy. Now, that is another opportunity of you making it massively in this hyperverse system. Every day they are giving you from your $3,000, every day they are giving you $5 in return. Now, in your first 10 days, if you're coming in with $1,000, in your first 10 days, you must have gotten $50. When you now say, oh, in my first 10 days, I've gotten $50, I don't want to withdraw it, because you can actually withdraw this fund every day. In fact, anytime you want to withdraw this fund. But you not decide, oh, it's $50,000, it's $50. Let me do a rebuy. Ladies and gentlemen, in your first 10 days, you earn $50, you do a rebuy. When you do a rebuy of $50, $150 is given back to you. Remember, it's multiplied by 3, and that is added to your existing $3,000. I want you to take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, I told you if you didn't get anything from all the information I've given to you in the slide, you can't afford to miss this. Now, in your first 1 month of doing a rebuy, a continuous rebuy, your first rebuy happens in your first 10 days. Your second rebuy happens in your next 10 days, which is 20 days in total. And of course, the next 30 days. So that means in 1 month, you have opportunity to do a rebuy 3 consecutive times. Take a look at this. If you consistently do a rebuy in the next 1 month, in the next 2 months, in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year, you will be, in the first 1 month, you are going to be earning $3,292. Yes, you heard me right, $3,292. Take a look at your first 6 months. When you consistently do a rebuy, the power of compounding your earning, the power of compounding your interest. In your first 6 months, you must have realized $5,781. What about you decide to do a rebuy consecutively for 1 year? What will you earn? Ladies and gentlemen, you must have realized $12,650. Yes. Now, remember when I was showing us the slide, I told us that this organization, they need you in person so that they can, you can be part of those who are benefiting from their multinational, ecosystem. Imagine someone who is a shareholder of Binance, who is realizing a daily market cap of over $23 trillion. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't afford not to take advantage of this. Are you desiring to retire? As a matter of fact, I was asking my audience yesterday, how much is the total emolument that you get as a retiree or as a civil servant? Is it up to $50,000 or is it up to 50 million naira? As a matter of fact, someone was even telling me that in most cases or in some cases, you don't even get up to 2 million naira. Isn't that amazing? You don't even get up to 2 million naira. But take a look at this. Instead of you putting your phone in the bank in the next 1 year, in the next 2 years, in the next 6 months, and your bank will even be, charging you for maintenance fee, and they are using your phone in doing business. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. There are a lot that is totally wrong with the current financial system all over the world. But guess what? The blockchain technology, the metaverse, the hyperverse, the cryptocurrency has come to bridge that gap. It has actually come to liberate the people. And that is the reason why you keep seeing that the government of the day kept fighting blockchain technology, kept fighting cryptocurrency. But you know what? They aren't succeeding because cryptocurrency is the people's money. All right? It's the people's money. Now, like I said, you are not just only benefiting from this, financial return, you will also have the opportunity of getting their crypto coin, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is the first time we are bringing this opportunity to members of the public where the world is headed. That is the reason why I said if you miss Bitcoin, you can't afford to miss the metaverse. You can't afford to miss the hyperverse. You can't afford to miss the NFTs. These are the days of virtual reality. What are you looking? What are you seeing? What are you dreaming about? Now, this is just an illustration or analysis of $1,000. $1,000 currently in Nigeria is about 700,000 naira, if I'm not mistaken. What about $5,000? Let me show us $5,000. Ladies and gentlemen, $5,000 currently in Nigeria currency is, I think, is about 2.5 million naira or 3 million naira, depending on the exchange rate. Now, when you come in with $5,000, let's say you just bring in this money, you don't want to do anything, you just want to put this money there. You are desiring to retire in the next couple of months or in the next couple of years. Immediately, like I said, they give you $15,000 because it has a multiplication effect, multiplied by 3. Now, when you come in with $5,000, you will be entitled to do a rebuy every 2 days because they will be giving you $25 every day. Now, let's assume you are not doing rebuy. You are too busy, you don't have time doing rebuy. Let's take a look at what you will be earning in your first 1 month. In your first 1 month, 30 days, you must have gotten a return of $750. $750 they must have given back to you. Now, when you come in with $5,000, what are you going to get in your first 6 months or in your first 1 year? Remember, in this case, you are not doing any rebuy. In your first 1 year, 365 days, please stay on with me, stay with me. 365 days, what are you going to be getting? 365 days. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry, I'm not there yet. Okay, in your first 365 days, which is your first 1 year, ladies and gentlemen, you must have realized $9,125. Tell me, which of the financial system will you put $5,000 and in 1 year, they will give you almost 100% return as an interest? You can't find it. I don't even think it will ever exist. But what about if you are among those who said, okay, I also want to be doing this rebuy. After all, it won't take anything away from me. Remember I said every 2 days, you have the opportunity of doing a rebuy. When you consistently do a rebuy, take a look at what you will be earning in 1 month, what you will be earning in 6 months, what you will be earning in 1 year. And if you now decide to say, let me just leave it for 16 months, that is like a year and a half or a year and 4 months, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, it will blow your imagination or blow your mind what you are going to be getting. In your first 1 month, you are going to be getting $16,446. How much did you come in with? $5,000. This is not a dream. This is reality. In your first 6 months, you are going to be earning $29,214. And you came in with just $5,000. Like I said, $5,000 is not more than 3 million or 3.5 million. Do you have that money? Where do you put that money? Or are you among those who want to take advantage of not just only $5,000, you also want to be accumulating their crypto coin? Remember, this is an hyper-vast ecosystem. You can't afford to miss it. This is just an, a tip of what you benefit, of what you stand to benefit from this hyper-vast ecosystem. Because even you also only landed property, NFTs and all of that. That is also another source of amazing income. But just only on the financial positioning, this is what you are earning on a daily, on a monthly basis and on a yearly basis. But guess what? If you now decide to say, okay, let me just leave it for complete 600 days, which is 2 years, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be earning $201,890. As a matter of fact, it will shock you or it will interest you to know that we have someone who is a witness to all of this. And she's the person of love, Oladele, the queen of internet business. When she came into this business, she actually did not do a rebuy because she was busy and all of that. But guess what? Few months down the road, when she realized that, oh, I actually put some certain funds into this business. Ladies and gentlemen, it will blow your mind what she has realized so far. Now imagine if she were to be doing a rebuy. Are you getting what I'm saying? These are reality. So I'm so excited when she said, when she wants to celebrate or when she's celebrating her 50th birthday, she only wants to be with billionaires. Have you started cracking your mind? Have you started cracking your brain? Are you beginning to see yourself among these billionaires? Is it possible? Absolutely yes. Is it realizable or realistic? Absolutely yes. So, what are you going to be doing with your phone? $300. Remember I said is the minimum. Let me quickly show us $300 so that some persons will not say I did not show them $300, which is the minimum to become a member. When you come in with $300, they are going to give you $900 immediately. And in your first 1 day, you're going to be earning $1.50. So what will it take you to earn $50 so that you can be able to do a rebuy? Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to take you complete 34 days for you to earn $51. And of course, you have to remove your $50 so that you can do a rebuy. Now, when you do a rebuy, okay, let me just show you, even if you are not doing a rebuy, in your first 1 year, what are you going to be earning in return? 365 days. You didn't bother to do anything. You just put $300 right here in your first 1 year, 365 days. Ladies and gentlemen, you are going to be earning $547 in just 1 year of you leaving your $300 there. You see? Now, I'm doing this illustration because some persons will say, you didn't show us the minimum analysis of $300. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are not doing rebuy continuously, remember your first 34 days, that's where you're going to earn for $50 to do a rebuy, okay? Now, when you do a rebuy consistently, how much are you going to be earning in your first 1 month? Somebody type in the chat box, God will punish poverty. Somebody type in your chat box. I want to see that message. God, this 2022, God will punish poverty. In your first 1 month, I'm waiting. I want to see your charts. I want to see your messages. In your first 1 month of doing a rebuy, you are going to be earning $855. $855. What about consecutively for 6 months? You are going to be earning $1,549. Okay, what about 1 year? You're going to be earning $3,564. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't afford to be broke in your entire life. Remember, this is just one aspect of you maximizing or taking advantage of this hypervast system. This is just $300 for people coming in with a minimum $300. That's actually the minimum. For those who are coming in with $1,000, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, even $50,000, whatever you are coming with is given to you multiplied by 3. If you're coming with $30,000, if you're coming with $30,000, okay, this is sorry, this is $3,000. If you're coming with $30,000, you will be giving $90,000 immediately. Now, when you calculate $30,000, I don't even think it's more than 25 million around, you know, thereabout. But do you have this fund? What are you doing with it? Where do you put it? Is your fund in the treasury bill or a treasury bond, or is in a fixed deposit? What are you doing with your fund? Or is your fund in the bank, in your savings account? Ladies and gentlemen, this financial system, this world financial system, they are really dealing with us. Thank God for metaverse. Thank God for hyperverse. Thank God for cryptocurrency. I can't afford to put my 1 million naira in the bank. What for? God forbid. Somebody say God forbid. I can't afford to put my 1 million naira in the bank. What for? And they will be charging me maintenance even when I did not do anything. Isn't that, you know, isn't that insane? But a hyperverse ecosystem telling you, we need you as a person, and we will still be the one paying you. Would you still want to sit back and begin to crack your brain on the legality or I don't even get it. You can't even afford to do that. This is reality, ladies and gentlemen. So it's amazing what this hyperverse, what this metaverse have got in stock for us in this year 2022. And I can boldly tell every one of you that I really, really want to be the first billionaire to be in that hall, celebrating with the queen of internet business on her 50th birthday. Yes, mark my word, because I can't afford to see or have access to this kind of opportunity and not take advantage of it. On this note, ladies and gentlemen, I strongly believe that I have been able to talk some wise information into you to convince you, but not to confuse you, that this year 2022, for those of you who are private business owners, employees of government establishment, of course, you are looking forward getting retired. What are you doing with your fund? How much are you putting in the bank? How much are you putting into investment? Cast your bread into many water. Cast your investment into many water. And you never can tell. On the day of rejoicing, when it comes, every one of us will be rejoicing and getting happily ever after. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for taking out your time to listen to this all-important hyperverse information that this ecosystem have brought for us. Right now, I will begin to take your question. Thank you.
Okay, time for questions. If you have questions, ask your questions.
Okay, Charity is ready in her hand. Charity, you can unmute yourself and ask your question.
All right. This presentation is awesome. When you people posted about the hyperverse, I didn't know how interesting it was. Thank God for this presentation. My question is this. This tripling of the fund you put, that they will do, is it that very day you put the money, they will triple it, or after how many days are they going to triple it? Is my question understood?
Wait, let me answer you, madam. You said that if you put $300, she will get $900. Is she going to get a $900 immediately? Is a no. You get it after. It's supposed to be after 600 days. You'll be seeing that 0.5% of whatever you invested. You'll be seeing it every day. So, right. But complete times 3 in 600 days. But if you rebuy is like compounding. When I was young, I used to hear a story of compounding from my mom, from my father. I love my father so much. I love my mom too, though, but I'm close to my father. So he tells me all the stories. I used to hear about compounding from my father. Now, and you know, when I've grown old and I've seen what the banks are giving, I used to wonder, this compounding, can it make anybody rich? If I go and put 100,000 naira in bank, they will withdraw my birthday that I didn't beg them to send me message. They remove the SMS. You put 100,000. If you want to go back, your money there is about 90,000 naira. So I was like, this one, I don't understand this, you know. But when I joined this business, I understand what they really mean by compounding. The compounding is very sweet. Very sweet indeed.
Okay, now.
Okay.
So, sorry,
thank you very much, ma'am.
Wait, she has a question. Continue.
All right.
Okay.
So, by the time you open your account, it will start reading after 24 hours. Is that right?
Exactly. Absolutely, yes. As a matter of fact, I quickly want to add to what Madam just said, that if you put in, for instance, $1,000, your $3,000 will be displayed immediately in your account, but it is muted. You will be seeing it. It is muted. It can only be finally released to you at the end of 600 days. Just like what Madam told us right now. So it's not as if when you put 1,000, you will be seeing 1,000. No, the 3,000, the multiplication effect will display on your screen.
Anyway, someone is asking, what does it take to join the Hyperverse? I've left a link. I just dropped a link in the chat box. You can use that link to register. Registration is free. When you register, you put in USDT. We use USDT. You put in USDT, then you use your USDT to convert your USDT to your package. The list is $300. So that's the link. Check the chat box. You see the link. You can register with that link. Then registration is absolutely free. Then you now put in what you want to invest.
Okay.
Okay. So another question.
I quickly want to say that if you listen to my presentation, I did not make mention of if you can actually, as a member, if you can actually take this opportunity to your next door neighbor or to your loved ones. Because one of the reasons, as a matter of fact, this incident played out yesterday. Like I said, there are so much opportunity or ways you can generate funds in this Hyperverse ecosystem. Imagine you in your first 6 months, in your first 1 month, you are earning that fund. And you now decide to inform your loved one, your next door neighbor, and that person now come in. You will absolutely get paid as well. And of course, in addition, you will also have the opportunity of getting the Hyperverse ecosystem cryptocurrency coin. Thank you.
What is the name of their coin, please?
It's HVT. Their coin is HVT.
Okay.
Do we still have any
questions? If we don't have questions again, I think we have tried for today. We are going to leave everything we've done. We are going to post a video tomorrow or next. And everything we have done, we are going to still leave it on the WhatsApp group for the 10 lifetime, those who are in the group for 10 lifetimes of wealth. So it's been an amazing, amazing moment with you all. We want to say thank you for joining this meeting.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate all of you. Since in the absence of questions, okay, Laku said, if you invest with $1,000, can one withdraw after 2 or 3 months with the daily compounding to increase, do another registration with 5,000? You can actually withdraw everything. Now, the idea of this business, the way it works, and it's quite interesting to me too, when I actually now studied very well. The idea is that, let's say you put $1,000. If you leave it for only 1 year, you would have gotten like, was it like, Destiny, how much is 1 year if you put $1,000? Is about 30-something thousand or 16,000. Destiny. Is Destiny still here?
Yes, can you hear me?
If you put $1,000, what was it in your calculator? What was it in 1 year?
In 1 year?
Yes, if you are rebuying.
if you are rebuying 1 year, you'll be making $12,650.
Okay, so let's assume you put $1,000 in 1 year. You'll make your 12,000. So that 12,000 now will be spilling out like that $50 for you, like every day. Every day, because once you put $10,000, most of the people, in fact, this business we are doing $10,000 club. I don't know how many of you would like to do $10,000 club with me. In $10,000 club, you every day that $50 is dropping for you every day. As it's dropping for you, you are rebuying. That's in at the end of 1 year with $10,000. What are you getting? So what we're saying is it's teaching you savings. It's teaching you savings. Then the beautiful way it's giving us that compounding effect is amazing. Yeah. So that's when I understood it. I said, wow. I think, and even you need to go to we have a bigger, the companies, most people that are doing this business are based in America. Some people are putting in $1 million. Right now, this company has over 1 million members, because they've been there. They've been here for years, over 1 million members. Okay, so Destiny, are you here with us? If you put in $10,000, what are you getting in 1 year?
If you put in $10,000, you're going to be getting in 1 year, you're going to be getting...
Yes, after 12 months now.
After 12 months, you're going to be getting $129,298.
Can you imagine? And you are putting in $10,000, so you're getting $100,000 out. So it's about patience. Like I told people, the worst mistake you can make is to think that 1 year is far. If you think 1 year is far, go and owe your landlord.
Amazing, you're already in the second month.
So if you think 1 year is far, cryptocurrency teaches us patience. But 1 year is not far at all. In fact, 2 years. When I started cryptocurrency, I remember my mentor used to tell me that then Ethereum was $200. We say, buy Ethereum. But how much is Ethereum today? And this is it's not even up to 2 years that he was telling us, hammering and disturbing us to buy Ethereum. So that's how it works, okay? Okay, so Treasure, I don't know, is it that you want to ask questions because of your hands were up before? Treasure and Oko. So when you ask questions, always unmute, always put down your hand so that we know that.
Hello, can you hear me?
Treasure, yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, if somebody starts with maybe $500, is it possible for that person to upgrade his money with time? Or
yes, you can. Once you have anything more than $300, you can inject it again. Yes, you can. You can increase your capital there. Yes.
I can hear you.
Okay,
hello.
so
Hello, good evening.
Treasure, you can increase your capital, Treasure. You can increase your capital. Okay, Okoro, ask your own.
Yes, my question is this. I do not really understand this part of having opportunity to have the company's coin. Is it that when you join, you'll be given a coin or some coin for free, or you'll be given an opportunity to buy it maybe at a cheaper rate or whatever? That's what I want to understand.
When the company started, their coin was in cents. That coin is called HBT. It's their own Metaverse coin because they are actually building their Metaverse coin. They're actually building their own Metaverse city now. When they started, it's less than the same, but right now the coin is about $7. It's on coin market cap. It's about $7 now. But if you want to withdraw, what they do is, maybe you want to withdraw your earnings. As you want to withdraw, they take some percentage and put it and use it to buy their coin for you.
Okay.
That's the only way they do their own. They don't force members to buy coin. But when you want to withdraw, they just encourage. So they take some percentage, very minimal percentage, and use it to buy their coin for you.
It's all right.
That's the only thing they do. Yeah.
Well understood.
Okay. Thank you to every one of you. We'll continue this conversation on the group. Next week, Saturday and Sunday, we'll repeat this because we're going to a larger radio station. We're going to do Saturday in the office. It may even be Friday and Saturday in the office. Then on Sunday again, we're going to repeat this in case you want to invite anybody. Okay, thank you and bye for now.